After a year-long steady decline, inflation rose in July. Prices increased 3.2% year over year, according to the latest Consumer Price Index data. Here with tips for protecting your finances against inflation and higher interest rates is financial professional Michael Neuenschwander from Outlook Wealth Advisors. Thank you, sir, for coming in on this Monday morning. Great time to talk about finances, right? As we start the work week.
It is.
No time like present time, and especially on a Monday morning. Okay, with that said, what significant changes did we see in the inflation report this month?
Well, as you said, when the official numbers came in, it was 3.2, which on the surface doesn't sound bad, but the reality is for the last 12 months it had actually been going down, and this was the first month it actually ticked back up. So that may be a little troubling, as we head into the Federal Reserve meeting here in the not too distant future.
You know, when you talk about that, how might this influence the Federal Reserve's upcoming decision when it comes to interest rates?
So that meeting is just over a month away. And, the Fed is largely looking at two major pieces, inflation and then the employment numbers. And employment's been really strong, so inflation ticking up may sort of give them the backing, if you will, to feel like they need to keep on raising rates, which obviously for the overall economy may be a little troubling.
Yeah, I know. It's sometimes it's hard to see this when you go to the grocery store and you see everything is still so high. How can people protect their finances against high prices and interest rates? Is it possible?
Yeah, there's definitely a few things you could do, and you sort of hit the nail on the head too, though. When we think of inflation, it's like going up the stairs. Just because they say it comes down, the stair got a little smaller, but you're not going down the stairs. Prices are still high, so a few things they can do. Trim unnecessary expenses. Meaning, whether you have a budget or you get a budget form from our website or elsewhere, you say, how many streaming services do you really need to sign up for? How much you're spending at Amazon, out to eat. So maybe trimming some unnecessary expenses. One benefit, though, of higher interest rates is make sure your savings are getting to work. Right now, your cash, money in the bank, savings should be earning at least 4%. So if it's not, revisit the bank, the credit union, maybe you got to move it. And also negotiate your bills. I mean, we're all seeing as we get auto and homeowners insurance, everything is going through the roof. Well, either go back to the company, see are there discounts you could be getting, or again, worst case, maybe you need to go shopping, switch providers, same with your utilities. Check in what rates are you paying, switch providers. And last, make sure you map out a plan for big expenses. Everybody should have 3 to 6 months of emergency money, so back to that cash in the bank. But if you're thinking, hey, we're going to take a nice vacation, here at the end of the year, start saving for that today. Don't wait and put it all on a credit card later.
So what you're saying is do your homework. It will pay off, but you have to dedicate that time to sit down, look at your finances, look at what you are checking off the list that might cost a little extra money. When you talked about streaming services, my producer Sam in my ear was, well, ours is free. Our streaming service is free. KPRC 2 Plus. There you go. There's a little push. But yes, so do your homework. Get started on that, and it can free up some money that you might not have realized you had.
Oh, absolutely, and get you in good financial shape for when those unexpected things do eventually come.
Absolutely. Michael, we so much appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We, of course, will put all of this information inside this article on our website, clicktohouston.com. Mike, thank you.